Good morning everyone. I am Shweta Sarangi and today I am going to teach you about the types of food chain of nature. So in the previous class I told you that there are two types of food chain. First is our grazing food chain and second is our detritus food chain. So in the previous class we have discussed about the grazing food chain. So here is stated that first autotrophs are the primary producers, then the herbivores are primary consumers, then primary carnivore or secondary consumers, and then secondary carnivore or tertiary consumers, and so on. So today we are going to study about the detritus food chain. What do you mean by that? So detritus refers to organic waste, snake scales, and dead matter derived from the grazing food chain. The energy contained in this detritus is not lost to the ecosystem as a whole. Rather, it serves as the source of energy for a group of organisms or detrivores, which are called as our detrivores. They differ from grazing food chain called the detritus food chain. These food chains are less dependent on solar energy but chiefly depend on the influx of organic matter produced in another system. Such food chains operates in the decomposing accumulated litter in a temperate forest. Okay. So in some ecosystem considerably more energy flows through the detritus food chains than through the grazing food chains. The organisms of the detritus food chain are algae, bacteria, slime molds, fungi, uh, protozoa, insects, mites, molluscs, worms, nematodes, etc. So these are the organisms of the detritus food chains. So some species are highly specific in their food requirements and some can eat almost anything. All these are detritus consumers. They ingest large amount of the vascular plant detritus. The animals are in turn eaten by some minnows and small game fish, that is small carnivores, which in turn serve as food for larger game fish and fish eating birds, that is the top carnivores. Okay, so held in 1969 and Odom in 1971 have started the detritus food chain of main group lives of southern Florida. Conclusively, we can understand detritus food chain as detritus, then detrivores, then detrivore consumer, and then small carnivore. Then comes to its a large carnivores. Okay, so dead leaves eaten by old leaves again it eaten by black birds. Okay, first it in this grazing food chain, first it comes to the producer, then to the primary consumers, then the secondary consumers, then the tertiary consumers, and then so on or the decomposers. But in this detritus food chain, first is our detritus, then detrivores, then detrivore consumer, then small carnivores, then large carnivores. Okay, so according to this, these are of according to nature these are of two types. First is our food grazing food chain and second one is our detritus food chain. Okay, next we are going to study about the food web. Okay, so what do you mean by food web? A network of food chains where different types of organisms are connected at a different trophic level so that there are a number of options of eating and being eaten at each trophic level is known as our food web. So in nature, simple food chain occurs rarely. The same organism may operate in the ecosystem at more than one trophic level. That is, it may derive its food from more than one source. Even the same organism may be eaten by several organisms of a higher trophic level, or an organism may feed may feed upon several different organisms of lower trophic level. In this way, individual food chains interconnect to form a complex network with several linkages and are known as our food web. The food web is defined as a network of food chains where different types of organisms are connected at different trophic levels, so that there are a number of options of eating and being eaten at each trophic level. Okay, so here we can see that this is the food web, and it shows the transfer of energy within an ecosystem. Energy is transferred between organisms when one organism eats another. Okay, um, these are there the producer, then it comes to the grasshopper, then it comes to the rats. Rat is again comes to the um, big cats or wolves. Okay, then the cat and the rat and the cat again eaten by the eagles or the vulture. Okay, so the crabs, the prawns, the fishes, they also eat the phytoplanktons, and again it is eaten by our cat, and cat is again eaten by our vulture. So here we studied that there are several organisms of a higher trophic level of our organism. Okay, so the following five types of food chains are interconnected to form food web in this. Okay, so grass is eaten by grasshopper, then it is predatory bird, hawk, then grass is again eaten by grasshopper, lizard to hawk, grass again it is eaten by rabbit, then hawk or vulture or man, then grass is again eaten by mouse or rat or hawk, and grass is again eaten by mouse, rat or snake or hawk. Okay, so in this food web we can see that green plants for the producers are eaten by the goats, and goats is directly eaten by the lion. Goat is also eaten by the jackal. Okay, so this is a food web. Next is uh, green plant the producers who are eaten by the rabbits, and again rabbits are eaten by the wild cat and jackal. Okay, next is the mouse. Mouse is eaten by um, rabbit. Mouse is eaten by wildcat. Mouse is eaten by owl, and also mouse is eaten by snake. And again, wildcat, who is eaten by the lion only, and the snake. Snake is eaten by the kite, and kite. Okay, and jackal. Jackal is eaten by the lion. It only eaten by the lion or tiger. Okay, so this is a food web in a forest. So mainly all of us we are dependent on our producer. Those are green plant producers. Okay, understood everyone. Next is our ecological pyramid. So ecological pyramid is an important topic. So Charles Elton in 1927 noted that the animals at the base of the food chain are relatively abundant, while those at the end are relatively few in number. That is, there is progressively decrease in between the two extremes. Secondly, there is some sort of relationship between the numbers, biomass, and energy content of the primary producers, consumers of the first and second orders, and so on to top. Carnivores in any system. This relationship may be represented in diagrammatic, graphic ways and are referred to as ecological pyramid or Eltonian pyramid. So it is also pyramid of three types: pyramid of numbers, pyramid of biomass, and pyramid of energy. Okay, so this is our food web energy pyramid. There are producers, then it comes to the primary consumers, then it comes to the secondary consumers, and it comes to the tertiary consumers. This is the first trophic level, this is the second, this is the third, and this is the fourth. This level is also called as the trophic levels. Okay, So in the next class we are going to study about the pyramid of numbers, pyramid of biogas and pyramid of energy. Thank you.